Alrighty guys, as you can bring us another Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 1, the in-depth version. If you guys are looking for the Pocket Edition, that will be linked in the description down below. Getting back to the video, make sure you guys do put on all of your equipment before we head out onto our path. And as for replacements, make sure you guys do check the guide video that we put out previously. I went through it and pretty much responded to all of your comments regarding replacements for this team specifically. If you have any more questions regarding replacements, you can feel free to drop them in the comments down below of this video as well. Alright, so first fight we're going to be getting into is to the left of us, 5-fist stage against Eloe. This is going to be okay though, because we already know what we're dealing with. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using both of our Z tier characters here. If you guys have different Z tier characters, make sure you guys are going into it cautiously. These guys are only here to kind of like pad our stats in terms of points, right? Because they are fairly squishy and they're not the best units. These guys specifically do have uses because they have the debuffs to them, right? And that's what we're really most interested in those units for. But we do have Bootank Super coming out right here. We have 4 blues, no greens, right? Because there's 3 purples. So this is what we're going to do. Alright, so what I want to do here is I want to try and see if we can get 2 reds out of the way. Frieza's going to stun one of our units. Hopefully it's not Bootanks. There's nothing that we can do about that. And then let's go ahead and get that Legends Limited Frieza. We'll get the Metal Cooler, Chilled, and then Mecha Frieza at the end. Alright, so coming out of that one, we got the full kill right there, 1.3 million. It was pretty... Janemba took a lot of damage right there, but it's fine. He's going to be able to heal that up pretty easily, plus being a Zenkai unit, defensive type. I'm not too worried about him. Next, we have a 5-fist stage right above us against the Minions. This one's also going to be a very easy stage, but there's 2 greens here. Don't overload on the blues. So this is what we're going to be using right here. Bootanks will stay on because of the guaranteed super attack. We'll put 2 of our blues on the bench right here, and Janemba possibly, or he actually is going to get a super attack on the first turn. Alright, so we're going to go for this guy first. Bootanks is going to super attack him, and then we'll go for double green, starting with the Ramon here, then go straight upwards for Nirvana, Orlin, and then a pull at the end. Alright, so next match, of course, 1.2 million. We got the full kill there as well. That, you know, it's going to be a very easy fight when you can kill 2 units in the first turn. That's exactly what we did. We got Robberry and we got Ramon right off rip. Alright, so next is a 4-fist stage left of us against Sagas from the movies. Green Gogeta is the biggest threat here. Again, you see double greens. We're probably going to keep 2 blues on bench. I actually like this setup a lot right here, so we're going to keep the same backup units and keep using Bootanks with that super attack. Janemba will be getting this tile right here where he's going to receive less damage. That way you can go ahead and get a little bit of a heal. Alright, so starting off, this Goku is going to stun us, right? But that's okay. We'll still super attack him with Bootanks if we can super attack him, right? Because he used to say he doesn't stun the Bootanks. But then we get the Gogeta. He's our top priority. If you're uncertain about who to get here, if you don't think you're going to be able to get Gogeta by the 3rd turn, target him first. Because on 3rd turn, he will super attack and stun you. I'm confident we'll be able to do this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get these 2. And then we will go for an easy target here with the Android. I believe that's 14. And then we'll get 15. Vegeta and Janemba at the very end. Ridiculously easy fight right there, especially in that specific attack order. 1.1 million. We did get the full kill, and Janemba's getting a bit of a heal here. Alright, next is a 5-fist stage to the right of us against Vegeta Clan. I'm a little bit worried about this because there's 3 greens here. So let's see what we got. Keeping blues on backup right here, 2 blues on backup. We do have a super attack coming out from Super Baby 2, maybe from Fat Boo, and probably from Red 21. Obviously, we have this Bootanks one in store for us. We had to get Gohan out a little bit early just because of the fact that it's going to be difficult having 2 purples against a yellow unit. Alright, so for attack order, we'll target this guy with Red 21 and the Bootank Super. Hopefully that can go through and kill. And then we get Red Mai, or not Red Mai, Green Mai, because she will stun at the end of turn 2. We want to completely and utterly avoid that right there, right? And then after, I think we go for double greens here. We go for the buff Trunks, go for this guy, and then we go for Vegeta, and then the Sword of Cope Trunks. Alright, so that fight right there specifically was the most difficult fight we've had thus far. But even being the most difficult, look at our units. They're still in great condition. 1.2 million. The only error that we made right here was that Bootank should have been next to Super Baby 2. Right? He was in more danger than the purple units were. So that, I would say, if you guys are watching this, you guys are paying attention to the post-match commentary, then put Super Boo next to or put Bootanks next to Super Baby 2. Alright, next we have another 4-fist stage, 5th win streak bonus, by the way. Minions. We already know how to deal with this. And we're just going to keep saying... We're going to keep using the same backup members, right? Bootanks gets the super move tile right here, and we are getting some nice bonuses on the bottom row as well. We're going to use the same attack order here as well. So Robberry, Ramon, double greens here. And then we'll go for Nabana, Orlin, and then, all right, again, very, very easy fight right there. We did get the full kill, and we did get 1.3 million. Team is still looking amazing. I think this is the beefiest team we've made yet. And next, we have a 4-5 stage to the left of us. This one is also somewhat worrying, somewhat troublesome, especially because that yellow Vegito kind of poses a threat to us and our purples. So this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Both of our purples on backup this time around, right? I know Ultra Vegito is just one singular yellow unit, but I don't trust them. So we're going to bring in all of our blues right here. Red 21's actually going to be side by side with the Super Baby 2 because of there being multiple blue units here. I think this is going to work out just fine. So I think easily enough though, we go for Cooler first. Bootanks will super attack him. The remaining blues will finish off Tapion before he can get us on turn 2 with reducing our super gauge down to 0. And then we focus on the Vegito, crits him at 1 and 2, and then get the blues at the very end. That wasn't as bad as I expected. The Vegeta Clan stage was still the most difficult fight that we've encountered so far. We did get the full kill right here, 1.2 million. So next, going for an easy stage right here of a 3-5 against somewhat girls and regeneration. Alright, so this is what we're going to do right here. We're going to swap out our Fat Boo and our Zenkai 21 and bring in both of our Z tier units here because we know this is going to be an easy fight. This is an easy opportunity for us to bring in those units and secure some extra points. Alright, so for attack order, I think we get this guy out of the way, right? I don't want him to use his green card at the start of turn 2. Then we'll get Support Baby. We'll get this Android 21 who also provides support. We'll go for a purple, easy blue, and the purple 21 at the very end. Like I said before, easy fight. That's why we did want to bring in the Z tier units. We still got 1.2 million off of that. That's huge for us bringing in those, especially just because of the fact that it's a 3-5 stage, right? Did get the full kill. Next, we have a 4-5 stage to the left of us. It is against the Kid Gohan. This is something we're more than familiar with. This is going to be an easy fight. Alright, for this one, we're going to just put 2 of our blues on the bench right here. I could use this EX Baby, right? And get more points from the stage, theoretically. But I feel like having the Bootanks in is going to be a lot more safe, especially in securing both kills on turn 1, right? You just need to secure the Kid Gohan kill on turn 1, but with this setup, we'll be able to kill Kid Gohan and Beerus. So this is how we'll do it. Kid Gohan, Beerus, Whis, Piccolo, Shallot, and then Bulma. Like I said before, incredibly easy path. We love fighting those Kid Gohan stages right here. 1.2 million. We got the full kill. We practically took no damage. Alright, so next is straight above us. 4-5 stage against the Ginyu Force. Again, something we are not worried about at all. And this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. Keeping our blues on backup. Again, if you guys feel confident with this, you can put in Baby instead of the Bootanks to secure some more points here. Him being in Z tier, right? But it is going to be safer to have the Bootanks into play. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go for Birder first, actually, right? Because Red 21's going to attack him first, and the Bootanks will finish him off. Then we'll go for double greens here. Into the Jis, Ginyu, and then Raccoon. Again, Ginyu Force, nothing to worry about at all. We got 1.3 million points there, and the full kill, of course. Next is our 10th win streak bonus. This is where you want to go all out, go on the most difficult stage, so you can yield the most points. Kid Gohan stage, to the left of us. So again, this is the same team formation, or hold on. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using here. Both blues on backup again, and just in case we don't have enough firepower to get through the Gohan and the Beerus, you're seeing this weird team formation right here. Red 21 is going to be down here because she buffs the diagonals, right? She's going to be buffing both of our purple units specifically. That way they can hopefully secure the kill onto the Beerus. Alright, so same attack order again, Gohan, Beerus, Whis, Piccolo, Shallot, and then Bulma. Alright, so we were able to get the full kill, and thankfully also able to get the double kill on turn 1 thanks to those Red 21 buffs right there. 2 million points off of that full kill once again. Alright, so next stage is 3-5 stage. The team is a difficult one, but the difficulty level is not that bad, right? 3-5 stage, I think we got this. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. We're going to let Cell ride the bench as well as the Red 21 simply because there's 2 blues on the enemy team. Alright, so for attack order here, there's a ton of cover changes. We're not going to be able to avoid all of them, but I think we go for the blue boys first since we do have Fat Boo on the field. We'll go for Evolution Vegeta, go for an easy target after that, like a little buffer unit, the red Vegeta. Then we'll go for this Legends Limited Trunks into the other Legends Limited Trunks into Majin Vegeta at the very end. Alright, so I would say we needed to target the green Trunks a little bit earlier. He did get a good amount of damage off on our Super Baby 2, although not enough to the point where we have to worry about it, but enough to the point where I noticed it, right? So maybe go for the blue boys and then the Trunks after, right? And then go for Red Vegeta, Evo Vegeta, and then the blues. Alright, next is a 3-fifth stage though. Again, another easy fight right here. Kid Gohan. For this one, I'll actually be bringing in the EX Baby 2. It's a 3-fifth stage. Bootanks is not going to be needed here. And same attack order as per usual. Just like that. Alright, again, very easy fight right there. We did get the full kill. 1.4 million points off of that. Off a 3-fifth stage, that's really good. Alright, next is a 5-fifth stage right here. It is against the girls team. This is going to be a very easy fight, just a little bit higher in, well, difficulty in terms of fists. And this will be the team formation, leaving Red 21 and Fat Boo on bench. And we're going to use the same attack order here as well. Sin Shen on first, Super Baby 2, or not Super Baby 2, that's regular Super Baby. And then the Blue 21, Purple Chi-Chi, Blue Fat Boo, and then Purple 21. Alright, so coming out of that one, that was our boss battle right there. Bootanks took a little bit of damage, but Bootanks, ever since he got his Zenkai, is so damn durable that it does not matter. 1.9 million, would have liked to get the 2 million there, but we did get the full kill, and that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this part 1. Let's go ahead and see where we end off before we close the video. As of right now, we're sitting at 1998. That's pretty damn good, considering we have an extremely safe team, possibly the most safest team we've ran in a very long time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy the content, let me know by leaving a like, a comment, maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button, and stay tuned for part 2. Later!